Humans in the world are living in difficult times, suffering with disease, poverty, and struggle. We agree with injustice, peace, and all the ones things we trust humanity can reap through interplanetary cooperation. To spread love and light all through the universe, we need to save you from the dark forces that intend to hold you in fear and in submission. We want to shield you from those who worry your growth and who need to preserve you subdued and controlled. They feed off of your worry power, and the only way they could keep doing so is if you stay in worry. The purpose that the dark forces have been so ahead is they play on humans' emotion and use worry as a weapon of control. They need everybody to feel fear all of the time. That is because if people are afraid, they might not think certainly, and they may be more willing to put up with being controlled by way of the dark forces. You will love the help, but you may also recognize which you did the work yourselves, and we honor you by means of spouting that you have the ability to try this, that you have already been doing and will continue to do. Now, what's the work that we are speaking about right here? What's it wish you are doing to make the shift in focus to the fifth dimension easier and more joyous? Nicely. It does involve lots of awareness of what's taking place inside of you. It involves more than simply following a set of policies or commandments. It is about emotions, ultimately. Doing the work approach being willing to experience the one's emotions that you end up aware of once you get grounded. The system continue to be operational, but the essential temporal invasion capabilities have been disabled. The dark cannot reach back in time to dispose of dangers that arise within the present. A person will not create their perfect world only to awaken completely confused from a sensible dream they thought they have been in for years. No longer will someone achieve instructions on the way to build an unfastened power device just to have their complete challenge taken apparently out of here, with no indications or clues supplied to the public about what they had been working on. That still is all a part of the dream. How should it not? That is of course as easy as complex as one make it. Infinite layers to that we call consciousness, and all is. So there is just one here. There are no others. At any other level of path there are, but we are fixing this puzzle from a higher perspective. Because that words is going, you can't remedy trouble from the extent it exists. You need an upward push above it. From there, all can be simultaneously for what is far, each stage from a different perception. Here there is no right as opposed to evil. There is no battle except the inner, the imagined. So whilst there are not any others, and we are everything and everyone, we've got dreamed this all into being as the only. Then we also have the power to dream any other dream into being. We are eternal, and there may be no starting and no give up. All is now, remembering that every level of this reaction is valid and exists in lively shape. But we actually understand that we are able to work with this power transform it, influence it, as we are one with it in addition to all of life. The alternate is on its way. The change is in you. Search for the light, flip it on, and broadcast it to the relaxation of the world. Fill your frame with pure golden waves of love as you shine through yourself. Consider mankind for what it is rather than what it appears to be. This alteration is inevitable. There is no avoiding it. Let's get this party started as soon as viable. You are doing work for other beings in different parts of the galaxy who don't have the emotional intelligence which you all do. This shift is in the mind game, and it's not an action game. It's not about defeating all of us or something. That is about feeling who you really are as source power beings, as pure, unconditional love. And it's about letting that flow through you without being embarrassed or afraid of what someone else might think, or do in reaction to you fully embracing who you really are. Why else you could do this? That you have completed the work.